What's up, you guys? Dom here from JoJo Productions, and today we're talking about a lens. So as you guys know, I have done quite a few lens reviews on this channel, but today we are talking about an ultra-wide lens for your crop sensor camera. And let me go grab it real quick. So here it is. This is the 10-24 by Tamron. It is a variable aperture. It is a great lens, and I absolutely love this lens. Now, I got this lens because I used to have an ultra wide angle lens, but it got stolen from me. It was a Sigma version. It was a bit of an older Sigma version of it. But I got this one because, well, it is newer, it's probably sharper. The motor and stuff in this is probably faster than the old Sigma one that I have. And another thing that was great is it was definitely lighter. That old Sigma lens was really, really heavy. And I actually had a lot of troubles balancing it on like my gimbal and stuff. Today, I want to talk about wide angle lenses and why you might want to get a wide angle lens and what applications you can use a wide angle lens in. Wide angle lenses are really fun because they just make everything look really wide. You can make a room look really big. Landscaping is really fun. You can do some really kind of cool portraiture stuff if you use it correctly. Now, I mainly got this for the fact of video work, but I've also done a lot of pictures and stuff with it too. But mainly I got this because I want to start getting into real estate videography, and also but because of, well, weddings really, ceremonies, like the venue and stuff like that. I really wanted to capture with a wide angle lens and just make everything look really big and really kind of epic looking. So I figured that a lens like this would definitely do the trick. Now, this 10-24 actually has a really cool little trick up its sleeve. It actually has vibration control, or like image stabilization, if you will, which is really, really nice because, well, this plus the stabilization on my really nice gimbal means I am getting like really super smooth video footage with it, which is great because I want it to be super smooth and super cinematic, and that's exactly what I was going for, and that's what this lens is definitely giving me. There is a little bit of trouble with this lens. One thing is that, like I said before, it is a variable aperture lens, meaning when I zoom in like this, the aperture gets darker. So basically it is going from an f3.5 to an f4.5. Now, 3.5 isn't exactly the brightest aperture in the world, especially on like a crop sensor camera like I shoot this on. In my case, my D7200, it's not really good for really low light kind of stuff. So I'm like dark venues, concert halls, just stuff like that. When you want to get like really dark stuff, I tried to do some roller shots at night with it. It wasn't the best. It would be great if this was like a 2.8 or something, but you're gonna have to switch over to like Takina or something like that. And we obviously have the Tamron. So another really nice thing about this lens is the fact that it has the focus indication right here, and it just kind of lets you know how far what it's focusing on as far as like the subject goes. Look at me just looking at the fucking side of the screen here like an idiot. I can just switch it over to infinity, and I usually, for the most part, just leave it at infinity focus because I want everything in focus. How is it on sharpness? This, I would say, is a pretty darn sharp lens. I haven't really had any complaints with it. I'd say another complaint that I have seen from this lens is a little bit of chromatic aberration. One thing I guess they could have done a little better is the build quality. It is made of plastic, but thankfully, let me look. Yes, the mount is metal, thankfully. So weather sealing and weatherproofing is really great. So that is fantastic because I do like to shoot out in the snow and the rain, and recently it has been snowing here and it's horrible. And I actually went out the other day and shot some video of the snow. So this lens overall, it's definitely giving me some fantastic results. It is great to have another wide angle lens back in the camera bag. I missed it and I'm really glad that I picked up one of these up. I actually got this from KEH and I only got it for like $330, I think it was. So that's actually really good, knowing that this lens is originally, I think it was like $500 or something you can get these for. A little more expensive than what I'd like to pay, so I'm glad that I found this used for only $300. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you a little bit of help. I know it's probably not too much help because you probably want to know like the autofocus speed and stuff like that, but I don't really use it in that kind of situation. I cannot autofocus in video with my D7200, and I'm not about to like switch over to Canon anytime soon. But as far as stills go, if you're autofocusing, it's not exactly the fastest thing ever. So yeah, there's that. But in stills, sharpness is also very, very good with this lens. Overall, this is definitely getting like a good 8 out of 10, I'd say. So yeah, I am very impressed with this lens. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the comment section below. I will be sure to get to those. And until next time, we will see you guys later. But now, here are some pictures and videos with the Tamron 10 to 24mm lens. Bye guys.